Welcome to our YouTube channel, dedicated to all things science, space, and NASA. Dive into the latest discoveries, mind-bending theories, and groundbreaking missions exploring the cosmos. Stay informed with exciting updates on space exploration, astronomical phenomena, and the incredible work of NASA scientists and engineers. Join us on a journey to unlock the mysteries of the universe and fuel your curiosity about the final frontier. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay tuned for our weekly updates.
5 asteroids will pass Earth in the coming days, reveals NASA. Know the size, speed, and more. Here are details about 5 upcoming asteroids that will pass close to Earth, as reported by NASA. 1. Asteroid 2024 ER4, measuring 37 feet across, is set to approach Earth on 17 March 2024. It will be moving at a speed of 29,879 km per hour, coming within 162,000 km of our planet. 2. Asteroid 2024 EP3, with a diameter of 130 feet, will also pass by on 17 March 2024. Traveling at 32,193 km per hour, it will be at a distance of 4,230,000 km from Earth. 3. Asteroid 2024 ED3, sized at 96 feet, is scheduled to pass by on 18 March 2024. It will be moving at 35,808 km per hour, coming within approximately 135,000 km of Earth. 4. Another asteroid, 2024 N, measuring 140 feet wide, is expected to come close to Earth on 9 March 2024. NASA reports its speed to be 43,101 miles per hour, passing by at a distance of 1.4 million kilometers. Please note that the sizes, speeds, and distances mentioned here are estimates provided by NASA. NASA alert: 250-foot asteroid 2024 CJ8 to fly near Earth today. Apollo group asteroid set to pass Earth by just 622,000 kilometers, reveals NASA. Know how big it is. An Apollo space rock is anticipated to pass Earth at today's nearest distance in circle, walk 14. From size, speed to distance of approach, have a lot of experience with the space rock. Over the most recent couple of weeks, various space rocks have passed Earth at close distances. The circles of these space rocks bring them adequately close to the planet to be observed by space organizations like NASA and ESA. Their methodologies are checked to limit any vulnerabilities around their direction and to kill the gamble of effect. Space rocks are checked with the assistance of ground and space-based telescopes and satellites, for example, the Neowise telescope, Skillet Stars 1 in Moy, and Catalina Sky Study close to Tucson, Arizona. With the guide of these tech wonders, NASA has uncovered insights concerning an Apollo space rock that is supposed to pass Earth at an extremely close distance today, walk 15. The space rock passing Earth today has been assigned Space Rock 2024 ED3, and it is only one of the 2 space shakes that will come near the planet, with the other one being Space Rock 2024. This close Earth space rock is supposed to make its nearest way to deal with the planet a ways off of only 662,000 kilometers. That is not as much as 2 times the distance of the Moon from Earth. NASA says the space rock is now moving towards Earth dangerously fast of around 24,623 kilometers each hour, which is nearly basically as quick as an intercontinental long-range rocket, ICBM. The space rock is only 19 feet wide, which makes it as large as a vehicle. It is vital to take note of that despite the fact that it will come near Earth, Space Rock 2024 ED3 has not been anticipated to affect the surface. It has a place with the Apollo gathering of close Earth space rocks, which are Earth-crossing space rocks with semi-significant tomahawks bigger than Earth's. These space rocks are named after the humongous 1862 Apollo space rock, found by German cosmologist Karl Reinmuth during the 1930s. Watch this space, SpaceX's lost Starship and NASA's not yet lost Voyager 1. The most remarkable rocket on the planet, SpaceX's Starship, had its third test send-off on Thursday. Not at all like the past two endeavors, it didn't detonate, and this is a critical step in the right direction for SpaceX in spite of losing the Starship during re-emergence. It was a major week for SpaceX. Starship, the most remarkable rocket on the planet worked by the organization, had its third test send-off on Thursday, and not at all like the past two endeavors, it didn't detonate. That is a major accomplishment for the Elon Musk drove organization, notwithstanding the reality it lost the genuine space apparatus when it attempted to re-emerge Earth. While SpaceX lost a Starship, NASA is taking out all stops to guarantee that it doesn't lose Explorer 1, the most far-off man-made object in space. Yet, certainly, not detonating is an exceptionally low bar for a rocket. All things considered, not actually. It is as though rockets love to detonate. Truth be told, the day leading up to when the third Starship send-off, Kairos, a secretly constructed Japanese rocket, detonated not long after takeoff. Also, Kairos isn't especially enormous. Its size implies that it is predominated by any semblance of SpaceX's Bird of Prey 9. What's more, indeed, Hawk 9 is a youngster's play toy contrasted with Starship. Whenever it is finished trying, not exclusively will it be the greatest rocket in mankind's set of experiences, however, it will likewise be the most impressive. The send-off framework will be fit for conveying 150 metric tons in reusable mode and 250 tons in disposable mode, as per the organization. The really weighty sponsor, which is the primary phase of the Starship framework, is fueled by a phenomenal 33 Raptors motors that can give near 7,600 tons of pushed. The Starship space apparatus, the second phase of the framework that will really convey freight or space explorers, will have 6 Raptors motors, 3 of which are extraordinarily intended to work in the vacuum of room. SpaceX is adding absolutely amazing quantities of very strong rocket motors to the Starship framework. Taking into account the reality the organization is accomplishing something that has never been finished, a blast would have been a more probable result than a nearly totally effective flight, which is what we got to see. Likewise, dissimilar to government space organizations like NASA and others, SpaceX is a startup. This likewise implies that they follow the startup mantra of bombing quicker and emphasizing. Where NASA would attempt to get everything right and will defer missions until they are certain, SpaceX would like to finish the mission, regardless of whether it turns out badly, so they can gain from it and repeat. In spite of their entirely inverse methodologies, NASA and SpaceX are exceptionally reliant upon one another. SpaceX is exceptionally subject to NASA subsidizing to foster Starship, while the progress of NASA's Artemis missions, which will return people on the moon after almost 50 years, pivots upon the Elon Musk drove organization's capacity to finish work on Starship in time. Around the same time that NASA lost Starship, NASA recaptured the Explorer 1 test, which is the main rocket to go past the heliosphere into interstellar space, nevertheless keeps on being the farthest man-made object in space. At the hour of composing, the mechanical shuttle is in excess of 24 million kilometers from our planet. To place that into viewpoint, that is in excess of multiple times the distance between the Earth and the Sun. However, since November 2023, NASA groups have just gotten what they are calling incomprehensible information from the rocket. Following quite a while of dread that the spearheading rocket might be lost after 50 years of administration, NASA at last has hints about the thing is turning out badly with Explorer 1 and may be en route to settling the issue. Curiously, in the event that we lost the rocket, it wouldn't be as large of a logical misfortune as it would be a personal one. Explorer 1 and its kin Explorer 2 were sent off in 1977 for a mission that was initially expected to keep going for a long time. It has since outlasted its main goal length by over 40 years. When did you last purchase something for a long time that went on for almost 50?